It's ended. Arsenal nil, West Ham won. Back-to-back wins at the Emirates. Mikel Arteta will not cease to embarrass, to disgrace us. It's happened again. Another home defeat in the hands of West Ham. Last season, this same fixture, we lost 2-0 at home. It was the same guy, Mohamed Kudus, pulling the strings. We did not learn our lessons. It's happened again. This man, McAllister, see what McAllister is posting after the game. Yeah, I don't blame him. I probably would do. I would do worse things if I were. Yeah, it's now clear that they win. It's done. It's done. Liverpool not kicking a ball, still remain 8 points clear at the top. 26 games played. Tomorrow they face Man City. There's a possibility that they even go to City and win. The way Man City is playing right now, it goes to 11 points. Season is done. But how long are we going to keep going through this? You tell this man to buy a striker, and you tell you see, if you don't get the player of the right profile, blah blah. Brother, you're not serious. I'm looking at West Ham. West Ham are bringing on Evan Ferguson. There was a point 2 seasons or last season, Evan Ferguson was touted to be an £80 million striker. Forget injuries. We know what he's capable of doing. He's sitting on the bench for West Ham. West Ham are bringing on Evan Ferguson. We are bringing on Raheem Sterling. Where do I start with this game? The defense, the midfield, the attack, if we had one. Odegaard looks a player, a shadow of himself. I understand. I don't know if it's the stress of becoming a dad, and maybe he doesn't sleep properly at night, or we see having issues at home. I don't know what the problem is, but since my man became a dad, it has become, it's clear there's been a drop-off. There's been a slight decline. We have to look into it. Rice today, I don't know why he was hooked off so early. Not like he was the worst man on the pitch. Calafiori, why is my man, why? We've seen Lewis Kelly, that we have all agreed that Lewis Kelly is the preferred left back. Confirmed. We know. But because you want to justify the fact that you've gone out with 40 million euros or whatever it is to sign a player, you must play him. Now, this is the result. Lewis Kelly has come into this game. Yes, I don't want to, he has to take some blame. But every time I say, this guy, he likes to do this whole turn thing. One day, it will land him in trouble. And this is it. It's all right to take risk. He has not gotten to the speed of the game. There's something, you come in as a sub, you're still warming up to this intensity of the game. And that happens. Kudus today was, there are certain games when you come in as a player and everything just is working out for you. It's one of those games he had today. Too strong for Skelly, too quick, too experienced, caught Skelly napping, got a red card. And from that moment, I just knew there was no way we are coming back. Done. Yeah. One of the easiest things in football is being in the title charge with this Arsenal. Because we've seen it now, 2022, 23, and now 24. We have literally handed the league to Arne Slot. Arne Slot must be related to Pastor Chereze, because this one, being given a league on a platter like this, there has to be God involved. And what God cannot do does not exist. I am sick and tired of every time you have to want to defend Mikel Arteta with some of his decisions. We saw last time out, one area, a 17-year-old was carrying this team on his back. Today, can we call out a 17-year-old? I will never do it. I will never. We scraped through against Leicester, because we saw Brentford last night against Leicester, picking Leicester apart. Every attack seemed like they were going to score. And we literally, it was just by the whiskers, we got 2 goals against Leicester. Oh yeah, Mikel Merino is now a striker. Oh yeah, that's it. Am I in training with these guys? I'm not. You and Mikel Arteta, you are in training with them. And that's why I expect you to know that Lewis Kelly is ready for the first team, instead of spending 37 million on buying another left back. Because we already have one who is ready to play, and put all that resource into everything that we want, which is to get a striker. How do we win a league title without a striker? It's done now. Well, let's not. I don't want to hear Arsenal. I don't want to hear league together. Champions League, if we manage to get past PSV, it's curtains. Done. Another trophyless season Yes. I don't know, Mikel, questions have to be asked. Sometimes one's stubbornness can become one's greatest undoing because it's clear that certain things you say get a striker and you say you want a certain striker of a certain profile. What are we talking about? How can West Ham have the luxury of bringing on Evan Ferguson, took him on loan from Brighton, and we are bringing on Raheem Sterling? What does it say of these two clubs? Why does it shows that they deserve the win? If we had a striker in Evan Ferguson, probably these are games where your striker just gets you like, nothing is happening, but you have a striker who can just pull something out of the bag. These games like this, you just see from nowhere, boom, goal. And then, oh yeah, we've got the points. And then the next time the team is playing and flying. But unfortunately, it's not happened. We've dropped 3 points in what is supposed to be a title race where we should have been 5 points. We should have been just 5 points behind Liverpool with Liverpool going away to Man City, making the title charge or the whatever it is, making it more interesting. But I reckon it's done now. It's done. If Liverpool players are already posting celebration videos, which I don't blame them. So yeah, congratulations to Liverpool and Arne Slot. It is what it is. Mikel Arteta, we're going away to Nottingham Forest. I think we'll probably win that game because Mikel is one kind of manager who is how do I describe him? He's going to learn this lesson from this game, apply it, then he'll forget. Next time, it needs to happen again before he remembers. I am very sure we won't lose to Nottingham Forest. I said it before this game that we're going to be West Ham. Probably was a bit carried away. Got too excited. Last year they came and beat us. I'm not surprised they've done it again. But yeah, it's the end of the road for us in the league. And yeah, you can call us Netflix FC. We go again next season. Man.